pace yourself. I'm not trying to make those mistakes again. Whoa, no.
UFC 293 in Australia set for this Saturday, September 9th, and this card is top heavy. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, let's take a look. We have the main event, Adesanya versus Strickland. We all know that. Me personally, I'm more excited about the pre-fight press conference than I am the actual fight. I mean, the amount of crap that's going to be said on the mic, everything that's going to be spit on the mic is going to be one for the books. It's going to be a banger. As supposed for the actual fight, now I don't think we get a striking showcase like we did in Adesanya's last two bouts. I think Strickland is going to be opting for grappling a lot earlier than he did against Pereira. I mean, he didn't even get a shot off against Pereira, but still, I think that's going to be the game plan moving forward. The co-main event is going to be between number 6 and number 7 in the heavyweight division. Two non-title contenders, Tai, who's coming off a loss, and Volkov, who's 2-1 in his last 3. I mean, what are we fighting for? A chance to get into the top 5? I mean, I guess. I mean, it's a shame that we're not going to have a title put up in the co-main event spot. But as UFC fans, I mean, we've been pampered this last year. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, at some point we had to take an L. And that's pretty much what can be said about the rest of this card. I mean, it's going to be headlined by City Kickboxing members, a lot of Aussies, a lot of New Zealanders. Blood Diamond, he's coming off 0-2. He's Adesanya's training partner. Now, if it weren't for that reason, I don't think he's in the UFC. And he's facing a guy that's 0-0. He hasn't even fought in the UFC. I think he's a sacrificial lamb, to be honest, just to shine him up, no pun intended. Nasrat Haqparast, he's going to be on the card as well. I mean, he's only lost to Bobby Green, who just choked out Tony Ferguson. Dan Hooker, who just came off a wonderful performance against Jalen Turner. Also on the card, we're going to have Carlos Ulberg. Now, he's just being fed everyone at this point. I mean, I want to see him against actual contenders at light heavyweight. You know, this man needs to be tested. Can't say much about the rest of the card, man. I mean, top heavy card. Well, let me know what you think about the rest of this card. Are you excited for UFC 293? Me personally, I might just tune into the main event, and that's about it. Is it worth $80? Let me know in the comments.